So, I have survived, yeah, yeah. Big apologies to make, and that is for the number of flies killed. Whoa. Broke too late then. Oh, all right, okay, that'll do. Hi all, Aid from Rev Monkey here. My first ever track day, my first track day in my Lotus Emira. I did a track day and I drove a Lotus Exige, coincidentally about 20 years ago. Now, I've been at Donington on a motorbike and I've been on other tracks on a motorbike. Had great fun, but this is the track I actually crashed at on my motorbike, and I put a link to it above so you can have a look at that and have a little laugh. It did at a high side, that banged my shoulder. But never mind, I'm really looking forward to this, but I'm also a bit apprehensive. I've looked around, there's some bloody fast machines here. I'm quite new to this. I'm a bit worried whether I hit someone hits me, but it's nice weather, it's just not damp, it's just not wet. So that's one thing. Grip should be good. I'm just going to try and enjoy myself but not push it too badly. I'll put some telemetry up and just see if I improve throughout the day, so keep in touch with that, see if you notice great improvement in my technique and my times. So all in all, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. A mix of excitement, apprehension. So let's see how this goes. If you like this content, remember to subscribe, like and comment down below, even if it's having a go at my driving skills. Thanks very much, let's go. Right, that's a bit of a traffic jam. Don't panic. Oh, is it that car on the side? I do not like the idea of that. So many cars going at the right hand after the straight. Christ. It's like the wheel shifting. Alright, here we go. Oh God, I'm nervous. Try to breathe. Don't know why I'm so nervous. You know that thing, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm not worried about me and my son, I'm worried about the car. There's some proper cars here. Caterhams, aerial atoms, bespoke track cars that I can't even tell what make or model they are. And then you've got loads of M3s, Porsche's GT3s and even GT3 RS. But on the flip side, you've got some normal looking Clios, about a handful of Minis, and none of them look like they're those mad souped up Minis, so which is quite interesting. Trying to concentrate on apexes. On the sighting laps, you've got 3 laps. We're just trying to get an idea of the lines, so everybody's following each other. The turning points aren't so hard, because a lot of it's intuitive anyway. And you soon start to feel out where the best thing for your carnability the turning point is. But similar with motorbike, it was the braking points, which I had no Scooby-Doo about. That definitely takes more time. Well, already I can tell these speeds are turning, and this Lotus Emira is fantastic. 2 capers in front of me will probably catch me up and lap me in the space of 2 laps. I say I'm going to be taking it easy. It's my first ever track day in a car with my own car. Only done one previously about 20 odd years ago, the Lotus Exige at the time, and that was Silverstone. Alright, that's closed off, so this is the short circuit. Not a bad thing. Someone's got in already. So this is the longest straight, and we're braking around about here, I imagine, and you take late apex, I believe. Oh my God, almost got off already. You know, all I saw was the gravel. Flipping it, no panic. I think I'm trying to follow that caterer and he clearly go around bends better. No, I don't know. That's me not concentrating. This is a lovely speed, Jake, isn't it? This is comfortable for me. Oh, stuck it in 5th gear, first time. Cruising along. I think I'm more nervous now after these cycling laps than I was before. I've already had a few wobbles. I'm not even trying. Right, there's the checkered flag. The other thing to look out for is these electric signs everywhere showing the colours. Obviously yellow you slow down, red you come back to the pits immediately. Obviously you're going around the circuit, don't do a U-turn. On the last lap, slow right down and let the car cool down. That's more important for kind of race highly tuned cars, but it's still good practice for any car. Now that's the Craner one. You can see it's off camber, so it wants to take you to the gravel. Try and keep off the grass. Well, so far the steering's I can feel is going to give me great confidence, but I kind of think we always knew that. It seems quite planted around the bends. There's minimal roll, actually. The transference seems really good. It's only going to be a lack of my driving skill which will upset this car, and I've got to remember to not be overconfident and to treat this car on the track with respect. It's a different kettle of fish on a motorbike. All that gives you is the knowledge of lines, braking points, accelerations, overtaking. It's completely different on a motorcycle. Even though I've been this track, in fact, I'm going around it and I can't remember it at all. No, sorry, I can remember. Sorry, I can remember a few of the bends. Certainly not all of them. And then the motorcycle, we went there. It's the full GP circuit. Just a bit of chicane. That's pretty cool. So I think I'll stay in the pit lane and go straight out while I feel fairly warm. So far, so alive. I'll just go out, pick up the pace, come back, have a breather, reacclimatise with my heartbeat. Cool, 112 on there as well. Oh, the brakes don't like that one. Brakes didn't like that. Okay. Oh, M12, that. Noble. Martin's coming back. Rapid. Whoa. Broke too late then. That's enough of that. Wow, my brakes are Let's take a breather. Honestly, my brakes don't feel good. Oh, it's a bit of here. Flipping heck. Oh. Oh, smell that. Oh my God, I'm a little bit shaky. You know what I do? I forgot how intense it is. In a way, I felt that more challenging on a motorcycle. I don't know why that is. Maybe I've just got more experience in a motorcycle. I don't know. But either way, it's following the cars in front. If they're going quite a lick, you get yourself in trouble because you're trying to follow them and their lines, but you're not quite ready for it. So I've learnt that pretty quickly. In a couple of wobbly moments, certainly as you'd expect, and quite rightly, the tyres are squealing around every bend now. So obviously put them under some stress, which is probably a good thing. No real moments yet. I seem to, no one overtook me, but that's not the name of the game. They will be, a lot of them. It just happened to be where I was. But my heart's going. As I finished it, I was just so relieved in a way that, you know, I kind of want to go home, I've done it now, checkbox done, I'm out of here. So now I'm just going to get my composure back, go for a wee, because I literally almost pissed myself, and I'll be going back out there, see how it goes. I think I'm just going to concentrate on learning the roadcraft part of it, smoothness, turning in, getting the shifts right, try a bit heel and toe in. Although my trainers, it's very difficult. I've got the wrong shoes, my fault, track novice. All in all, starting to calm down. So have a little drink, keep my fluids up, and then we head back out there. How did you find it, Jakey?
Pretty fun.
Did you? Were you on a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous were you that we were going to end up in a fiery ball of death?
0. Trust the driver.
Oh, that's my son, isn't he? Bless him. He's got no idea, has he? That's quite funny. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going out there. I just pushed on the track alone with someone just guiding me, you know. So I do find other people around intimidating. I always found that when I was on a motorbike. You hear this like noise and you realise there's a much faster rider coming up. And you just have a little bit of hesitation where you're going to be, where they are. It's enough to put you off that you miss your own braking points and an accident can happen. So all I want to do is get away from this. I've learnt a few bits and bobs. I've enjoyed it, Jake's enjoyed it, and the car has not been damaged in any way. But coming back, there was a bloody strong smell. Actually, saying that, I don't know how many laps I did. I lost complete count at 3, 4, 5. I don't know, but I do know the car was stinky, and the brakes at the end of the straights seemed like they were going really quickly. Now, that is worrying. It's supposed to be decent brakes. Is a bit of a heavier car than an Exige or Elise, of course, which does harm the brakes. So I've got to keep an eye on that. So I'll probably do short stints of laps, which probably makes sense anyway. Right, next session.
How's that?
Ah! Blimey, getting hot in there. So, I have survived, yeah. Big apologies to make, and that is for the number of flies killed throughout those sessions. How many are on there? Answer on a postcard, winner wins nothing. But I'd say there's about 50. 70? I don't know. Oh dear, that's me not going to the pearly gates then. But I'm in one piece. More importantly, the car's in one piece. My son, who means more to me than the car's in one piece. You had a good time, Jake?
Yep.
What have you learned? Don't get in the car, my dad again. The handling was epic. The grip was astonishing. The brakes I thought were the weak point. The feedback on the steering was excellent. You really could feel what was going on. I never really felt out of shape or threatened that I was going to go out of shape. Quite a lot of squealing on the tyres, so I know I was pushing it near its limits, but never managed to go past them. I thought about giving it a bit of rear end slide so I get to experience how the car handles when it's gone over the edge, which might come in handy if I'm a bit too exuberant on the road, but I thought the better of it because there's cars all around you. That's still the main negative of a track day, is that you'd rather be doing it by yourself and learn and learn and learn in complete comfort, because you're right about the cars in front, you're right about the cars inside. To be fair, I did actually overtake more cars than overtook me, didn't Jake?
Can I confirm?
Yep, so actually I did alright. I feel proud of myself. Didn't let Team Lotus down or the Rev Monkey down. So I'm quite pleased about that. There were some epic cars out here. Gear changes. I probably missed 2 in the whole sessions, which is not too bad. I had one where I just couldn't get the second or third. Hit the rev limiter a few times, as you expect. At 6,800 revs, people were saying it's too low. It could at least been 7.5, 8,000 would have been lovely. But they're trying to protect the engine. It's for long-term usage of the car. I get that. But I did it a few times, but it's not a great problem. You see it come up, the dash goes electric, you can't miss it, so you just change up accordingly. Braking, otherwise, early laps, before you start to fade a little bit, was pretty good, but you really got to kind of lean heavily on it. The car would get a little bit out of shape, but that's probably quite good. It probably means I was trying on, I was braking late, which is good, but a lot more to learn. Now it's been a cracking day out. I definitely was getting faster and faster. Pretty sure I broke the 130. I wasn't trying massively hard. The car is better than me, quite clearly. So, but this was the first one. So to be fair, I've got Castle Coombe coming up. I want to do Brands Hatch Indy, and I want to do a trip with my son Jake across kind of Northern Europe into Germany and do a run on the Autobahn, top speed run, and go around the Nürburgring. I'll be taking that easy as well. So that's really great content. Make sure you subscribe and like and leave a comment if you've got any questions about this car or how it was on the track. I'll go into more detail for you. Other than that, fantastic. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I live to fight another day. Ride and drive safe out there. 8 out.